Everyone, we're streaming the blue screen of death.
Speak up, Ratmus.
Can't behind the blue screen of death. Right, Sadie?
How many cigarettes have you been smoking?
Wow, like 2 packs a day. What isn't mega bullshit these days, kids? Let's hear Ratmus's life story.
Song has been summoned. All right, hey everyone, it's RockMan and Ratmus, and this is what you've been waiting for, right?
Yeah.
I said that Doom said that he looks forward to the stream with morbid curiosity, and Lizard, of course, tells his boss to fuck off, as everyone should. All right, we have no idea if this is going to work, so Ratmus start up the first game.
Things could just start exploding right here.
Things could just start exploding immediately.
I could spill things on my pants and things can explode. Things pooped out.
Nux has been waiting for this.
How you doing, Nux?
Figuring out the audio here.
Did you have a great 4th of July? Because I imagine you like Tails here.
Mankind will have transcended the suffering that has blighted our past.
What is this?
National boundaries will blur and fade as a handful of vast corporations rule the globe with a ruthless efficiency.
This is a sports game,
There will be
everybody.
no hostility, no crime.
Did you know this is a sports game? Speedball 2100, the future of sports.
Thought you had to wait, like 77 years or some
But there
shit.
will be Speedball.
Oh, right in his balls.
Right in Speedballs! These are games that we bought while we were in Wisconsin on vacation, of course. Now, I thought our PlayStation was broken. Luckily, Ratmus was able to fix it.
What didn't I fix today?
Let's not go through the fucking list, alright?
New controller 2 import, motherfucker. Do the Bronze League, Knockout.
Don't worry, we're starting with the crappy games first, right? Let's read from the back of the box. Again, this is Speedball 2100 for PlayStation, the future of sports. The year 2100, super corporations ruthlessly dominate the submissive masses. Well, they've already gotten that right. In a world where there are no wars and no crime, well, they got that wrong. That's because violence has become a sport. A sport with no rules where only the strongest survive. What about Bill Lambert's, combat basketball?
It's basically just an upgrade of that shit. Boo! I think it kind of reminds me of that.
Combining the fast tactical nature of a sports simulation. Did you know that this was a tactical sports simulator?
It feels that way. It's like, son of a bitch.
Does it say your name is Lee, Joseph T? Is he even born yet?
No. Is he a cyborg?
I don't know. Let's see. Combining the fast tactical nature of a sports simulation and the satisfying limb cracking of a beat-em-up, Speedball 2100 pits 16 heavily padded teams against one another in italics and a different color text. The ultimate futuristic ball dash game.
It's like football, but you just use your hands. Just like football for your European fuckers.
So it's like a baby's toy?
using your hands is like a baby's toy in 2015 and like now, but it comes around in fashion like 2089.
Let's see what Wikipedia has to say. Apparently,
Ooga!
this is a version of Speedball 2 Brutal Deluxe that was released on DOS, Master System, Game Boy, Mega Drive, but for some reason the PlayStation version is a 3D version with more options, and it was renamed Speedball 2100.
Hot dogs.
Is that what he said?
Yes.
Hot dogs are awesome in 2100. It says this version failed to win over gamers and press because it lacked the speed and gameplay of the originals. But this is Speedball, goddammit. How can it lack speed?
Because it's clunky. Yeah, I just killed that guy.
Yeah, although it did say, so if it's talking about Speedball 2, then where was Speedball 1? The 1988 game Speedball was a different game for NES, DOS, Commodore, Master System, and other games. It's a video game based on a violent futuristic cyberpunk sport that draws on elements of handball and ice hockey and rewards violent play as well as goals.
Did I just trip over the ball?
Speedball was succeeded by Speedball 2, which had a greater and more lasting popularity and has been republished a number of times. So why did we buy this game, Ratmus? I mean...
Because it looked like freaking weird.
Well, yes, I mean, the cover makes it look like fun, first of all. And, we love games that take place in a, post-apocalyptic future where the, violent sports are the future, right?
Yes. Basically, present Detroit.
Just look at RoboCop. So don't worry, guys. We have better games to play than this. We have 2 Super Nintendo games. We have a few NES games. We have some surprises, as well as some Wii games. And at some point, we'll show some more vacation pics. And Ratmus will talk about vacation. Ratmus is also wearing his Game Boy t-shirt, which is awesome, right?
Yes.
So now that you've played Speedball 2100, Ratmus, what do you think about it? Were the critics right?
Pretty much. It's a clunky game that's fun. It's better than a lot of those racing games. We can switch if you want. What other games for this system do we have?
We don't have any other games for this system. So we would be moving to probably NES, because we definitely want to wait for Doom to get to the Super Nintendo.
Okay. This thing came out again.
Our PlayStation is busted, and our PlayStation 2 is busted. So that's wonderful.
I was playing Narc, and guess what? You were busted. Alright, so, that's for that. You want the top loader? SNES. Is it the same power cord for that? As what? As the top loading mess. This is the power cord.
Hey Doom, surprisingly we were able to play that PlayStation game, Speedball 2100, but it wasn't that great, so...
Nux loves it, come on.
Yes,
Doom, you're just in time for some shit.
Doom, you're just in time for the NES games here.
Here's the... Oh, it's plugged into the other system. You're gonna love these, Doom.
Plug this in.
Sadly, I didn't spend way too much money on DuckTales 2, though.
Speedball 2100 was basically a shittier version of Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball, would you say?
Yes. Which is something no one ever thought would be said. The sentence that was just uttered in human existence.
Alright, let's play Hogan's Alley for NES. Wait a minute. We can't play this. It requires the light gun. What are we doing here?
Alright, come on. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, shit. Don't win this.
Well, we bought Hogan's Alley to have it for our collection, but yeah, we can't play it without a CRT and a light gun, so who knows, maybe we'll do a light gun stream someday, right?
The light guns were in that one bin I was looking in.
Nux wants to fix our busted systems. Alright, so for realsies, this is a game, and it's called Kings of the Beach, and in very small print it says Professional Beach Volleyball. We basically bought it for one reason, and that's because the picture on the game looks really cool and real 80s, and it says Kings of the Beach. And for some reason I had a hell of a time getting this to work in our AVS system.
So it worked once.
It worked once. So we're just going to play it here on the composite NES because I'm pretty sure it works there for sure. So
We got Sinjin Smith.
So yes, this is a beach volleyball game called Kings of the Beach. Let me see if I can...
It's a professional beach, volleyball thing. This reminds me of like Ninja Turtles music.
Yeah, hold on. I know the volume is low. That's the cover art that's on the box. That's why we bought it.
What the fuck?
No, we did not. I don't think we bought every game that was published by LGN. I certainly hope not. Alright, so this is Kings of the Beach, which is a beach volleyball computer game released by EA in 1988 for the Commodore 64 and MS-DOS. A version for the NES was produced by Konami under the Ultra Games label in 1990, it says. The player can play as Sinjin Smith and Randy Stoklos. And who the fuck are these people, and why aren't they in Smash Brothers?
Sakurai's a bitch.
Yes, you progress through 5 beaches. San Diego, Chicago. Wasn't on a previous stream I was talking about, all the... I think I was like, where have I gone to a beach on the ocean? And I was like, well, Florida. And even though I was in San Francisco on the water, I don't think that was a beach. But yes, Ratmus and I have been to many, many beaches in Chicago. Yes, those exist. They're just not on the ocean. They're on Lake Michigan. Okay?
I remember, in San Francisco, there's been some beach areas, but, not actually going swimming there.
There are many, many, many beaches on the streets of Chicago on Lake Michigan. And, not just... there are public beaches in Chicago and also, going up the Lake Michigan coast. There's beaches everywhere. There's beaches that we used to go to when we were kids in this suburb called Winnetka. And isn't that where Chris O'Donnell, the famous actor, was born?
Yes, and raised.
Anyways, the beaches are San Diego, Chicago, Waikiki, Rio de Janeiro, and Australia. It doesn't get any more specific than Australia.
Australia is just one big beach around it.
Apparently. The gameplay controls are fairly simplistic.
Just dance and be like, fuck you!
Are you having fun, Ratmus? Is this better or worse than the previous game?
It's more, clunky controls, and I hate that, my stupid sidekick dickwad over here, he won't just hit it, he'll just bump it up so I can Yeah,
Why are the advertisements in the background? Okay, I see Ultra Games, I see Electronic Arts, AVP, okay, but Clue, the board game, why is that advertised here? And yes, Waluigi, you know, most people don't know this, but Waluigi actually originated from this game, right? That he's Randy Stokolos' partner, right?
Yes. And
Oh, wait. Oh wait, no. So you're playing as Sinjin and Randy. So the other team is clearly Waluigi, and he's got pink hair. Don't worry about it.
He wasn't Smash, but as a trophy. I want to smash this fucking shit. Okay. I don't know how I did that, but it wasn't time because I don't know what I'm fucking doing.
You could look up the manual. I wonder. You remember that game we played last year where it was like, you know, surfer speak up the wazoo? I wonder if this has that.
So like B and A, I think, do like a Smash.
Wait, so this is Smash Brothers?
Like how they just, you know, handed me that
Right.
shit.
Okay, so first of all, to spike, it says press A and B simultaneously.
Yeah.
Change the direction and force by pressing the control pad. To block a spike, you'll be at the top of your jump. Press the control pad up to jump, then press A and B buttons simultaneously. The flat serve. Press the control pad to move into position. Press the A or B button to toss the ball, then crush it by pressing the B button. Well, there's a lot of different types of serves here. No, it actually, I guess, says the names of the people, cast of characters. I could go into that. There's somebody named Calvin. But let me go back to the beginning here because it says, beach bums move into Beverly Hills. Back in the 50s, in parentheses, just before Frankie and Annette hit the scene. You hip kids, you know who Frankie and Annette were, right?
Yes. So the bee's knees.
It says back in the 50s, beach volleyball was uncomplicated. No audiences, no publicity, no prizes, no babes. Then what the fuck was the point?
All the cigarettes you could smoke on the beach.
Now you can get prize money of up to $100,000.
Wow.
Now you've got the chance of a lifetime, a chance to hit the beach wearing the same shorts as volleyball gurus Randy Stokolos or St. John Smith. Are these real fucking people?
And they didn't even wash them. They could be dead for all we know.
This game is played according to the rules of World Championship Volleyball. You know, what if in a post-apocalyptic future of 2100, you know, all the violence and crime has been eliminated, but you know it's beach volleyball to the death? Where's that game?
That was the spiciness level of our food. Was it just okay?
Yeah. So yeah, Ratmus made Mongolian beef for lunch. It was obviously very good. I don't really have much else to say about that. We have ice cream to... Later on, we have ice cream to try live on stream. And,
Let's switch the game.
okay. Take it out.
Take it out, take it in, let me begin.
Alright, guess why we bought this next game? If you answered, you know, because of how the case and picture on the game looked, you'd be correct. This is a Tengen release of a game called Rolling Thunder, and it actually has a masking tape on the cartridge, and it says Nintendo Tengen something Rolling Thunder, but then the Mojos put the price over that. But the game art on the game, it's like a guy in an orange shirt shooting a gun, like almost at the camera, and he's holding a girl who's like passed out in his arms. So yeah, I have no idea what this is. It's got the Tengen seal of quality, but not the Nintendo seal of quality.
Which one are you reading? You come on.
Hey Zoda.
Reminds you of like a Dick Tracy game or something. Classic NES violence, right?
Exactly. Okay, so I think this is Rolling Thunder, a run-and-gun video game produced by Namco, released in the arcade in 1986. It says it was also on NES and various other systems. The player controls Albatross, a member of the World Crime Police Organization's Rolling Thunder Espionage Unit. Your mission is to save a missing female agent named Layla Blitz. Yeah, that looks like her on the cover, right? You think Matt played this game? Whoa.
Oh, really? I tried to go in that door before. Guess you could only go in there once. They didn't get out of here, fuckface.
An Atari Lynx version was announced, but later canceled. I don't know, it seems like some people like this game. At least one person didn't.
In existence.
One video game reviewer said it was rather slow and wouldn't recommend it, but another person gave it a 9 out of 10.
Shot.
It says the video game magazine Next Generation ranked the arcade version as the 43rd game of all time. Not the 43rd best game of all time, it just says the 43rd game of all time. Saying, a controversial choice, we know, but what separates Rolling Thunder from lesser side-scrollers is, guess what? The long-legged characters, the wonderfully designed levels, the weapons, the use of panthers as enemies, your character's ability to duck behind boxes, the constant need to jump from the floor to raise platforms, and some great music. Wait, those are good things?
I thought this guy has a freaking sack over his freaking head.
I mean, I get that wonderfully designed levels is a good thing, and, long-legged characters is certainly a good thing, right? But the constant need to jump from the floor to raise platforms doesn't sound complimentary.
I guess I hit him somehow.
Another reviewer called this the precursor to the modern cover shooter because you can hide behind crates, doors, and obstacles to avoid enemy fire.
That sort of thing from my day, kids.
But it also says that it established the walk and shoot template later used by the Shinobi series.
Shinobi's back for the first time.
Exactly. Can you believe, Doom, that somebody's, saying that Shinobi is a ripoff of this?
I'm like, I hope I don't get forced out the door and he hits me.
It said the enemies were panthers. Why do they look like those KKK guys from Earthbound?
Remember when, Peter Griffin tried to leave Tucson early? Whatever the fuck it was.
I'll never forget it. This article does not have, the Tengen cover art. Let me see.
Getting points for this shit. I like how, that guy wasn't so much of an enemy, it's just some, rando that came out the door right when I was passing by, we walked into each other. How this guy doesn't have a face. I feel like Slender Man with a gun. Panasonic M2 and then never came.
What about that stupid Intellivision console that never came?
But the one that did, right. Switch.
Ratmus is going through these games real quick. We're going to run out. Okay, well, what we're going to have to do now is we're going to switch to the Super. We have some more NES to do, but we have to do that on the HD system. All right, now we're going to do the 2 Super Nintendo games that we have, so give us a second here. Should put this away while we were doing that. Ratmus, tell them that joke you know. Tell them about your vacation.
Talk about Slender Man.
How did Sadie like the vacation? Let's ask Sadie. She got some steak.
She was happy. You got some steak. But yeah, the Slender Man reminds me of that Beach Boys Christmas song. He's the man with all the toys or whatever. Instead, replace toys without a fit, without a face, and then a Slender Man.
That's the only person who thinks of the Beach Boys with Slender Man. I mean, Ratmus streamed the Slender Man game, didn't you?
Yeah. At least I played it.
On Halloween a couple of years ago, I thought. Yeah. We did that.
The no-faced zombie.
Unplug this. You see the Super Nintendo brick is right next to the port there.
Wait for the better games because he's just increased in amazingness.
So Doom, what did you think of that Sega CD32X, stuff that I posted on Discord? All right. Here is the Super Nintendo. Where is the AV cables?
Yeah, I did a video. I don't think I posted it because my girlfriend was feeding her steak, but like she got some leftovers of her steak and cut them up and fed them to Sadie when we got back to the room. Sadie gets food all the time and she's spoiled.
Okay. All right, here's the game that Doom wanted to see, right?
Play it on the Switch right now. It's licensed by Nintendo. Ultimate challenge. It's not epic though. So come here, you bitches.
Is that better?
Well, it could be mini. Either way, you're voiced by an all one, right? Well, instead of easy, it's cake. Hands off my piece of cake. Let's just do medium. Oh, right.
We don't have any cake as far as I know.
It looks like Sleeping Beauty's castle.
Alright, so yeah, this is Mickey's Ultimate Challenge, which Doom said he only saw Nintendo Power. It is for Super Nintendo. It is a puzzle video game published by, or developed by WayForward Technologies. The Master System version released in Brazil and was the last game released for that console in that country. Well, whoopity-doo. So you move Mickey through the game by making him walk, jump, and go through doors. There are 5 major challenges, a segue, and a final challenge. It was met with mixed reviews. But it says back then it was called Designer Software, Doom. Alright, Plot. Mickey is lying in bed reading a book of fairy tales. He thinks to himself how wonderful it would be to live on a faraway land in a magical castle. Is that what we saw when I wasn't looking?
Yeah.
Mickey falls asleep and dreams that he learns of trouble in Beanswick. Wait, so this is a Super Mario Bros. 2 dream game?
Yes.
There is a strange rumbling over the castle and no one can explain it. Mickey or Minnie volunteers to investigate. So, wow. So you could have played as Minnie and been progressive? You must go through a series of challenges in various rooms of the castle in order to collect magic beans and items.
I'll be back. That's a quote from Mickey Mouse, everybody, not anyone else. From book to book, and try not to touch the ground so if the floor is lava. Goddamn cow bastard. We're doing platforming.
Says this is an easy puzzle game for kids, brother.
It's got platforming.
In issue number 59 of Nintendo Power Magazine, reviewed the SNES version and stated that the game proved to be fun for its intended audience, and Doom totally read that and thought that he was the intended audience as a guy who liked Disney, right? But he never bought it. Why the hell not?
Could have rented it.
How is this a puzzle? It looks like platforming.
It's puzzle platforming, everybody.
This game, you know, preceded Portal just like Rolling Thunder preceded Shinobi.
Yes.
Yeah, who's farting?
I think, what am I supposed to, like, I'm supposed to step on them in alphabetical order or some shit.
Ratmus, don't you know that Jehovah begins with an I?
Shit. Here's the I.
Okay, yes, it says you must sort them in alphabetical order by jumping on them. Depending on the difficulty, there are various numbers of books. Only a portion of the alphabet must be sorted. Once the books have been sorted, players receive an item from Horace Horsecollar.
So that's that fucker.
That's that guy, and Doom knows who he is, right?
Alright, so we got the C.
Oh, this is just like alphabetizing our games that we bought, right?
Yes. Except with slightly less farting.
So does it make the farting noise when you step on an incorrect letter? Okay, so at the bottom. So you need to find what comes after C.
Well, I saw an F floating somewhere, I thought. There's an F. Okay.
Alright, so what are the other puzzles in this game? Moving potions, you must move them on a chest-like game board. Picture matching is a memory challenge. Playing the pipes. Several pipes light up and make different noises. You must listen for the pattern. Guess the tools. Goofy wants Mickey to guess what tools are in his toolbox.
My toolbox. There's a frickin' skull just right over there.
This is for kids, okay? This is totally gripping gameplay, right? Oh no, so all your progress is lost if you fall down to hell?
Apparently, yeah.
Is that a subtle hint, Nux, that you want us to stop this and move on?
Yes, we can.
Can't you fucking beat the first puzzle, Ratmus? This is a game for children.
Let's go look inside Goofy's toolbox, which is a euphemism.
I'm trying to think of, you know... I'm trying to think of, you know, what I can ask Ratmus about our trip for you guys to be an interesting conversation.
Like, you know, the best new thing we did was go to that wacky...
Well, yeah, but I want to hold off on talking about the barbecue place until it's time for the pictures. So, what did we do on the 4th of July?
I know we went to the Torchlight for dinner, but...
Yeah. Did we do anything special? Is that Daisy?
Mm-hmm. No dust on my station.
Well, Okay, so this is picture match. You should be able to do this, right?
It's just like classic concentration.
All right, well, let's talk about the day where you rented the boat, Ratmus. So I said before that you rented the boat at like 9 in the morning and you were driving around the lake with your girlfriend and Sadie, right?
Yeah.
Did anything interesting happen during that time? No.
Yeah, not really.
You know, some people in chat probably have never driven a boat around a lake. You know, tell them what the experience is
Or
like.
had a boat can. It's fun trying to find the place on land from the water side.
Was driving the boat, you know, the whole time you were doing that, were you hearing in your head the Wind Waker ocean music and wishing that Zoda would stream Wind Waker?
Not the whole time, but some of it.
Just 99% of the time? Because that's what I was doing when I was on the boat. Well, you could tell everyone about your Packer pizza that you already told them about. Now, we looked again at the thing, and yeah, it's that Packer pizza. Not only did it have onions, which piss off Doom, and it had green peppers, which piss off Song. It also had sauerkraut that pisses off Lizard.
Anyone here hate brats?
Who here hates bratwurst? Probably Nux.
Dang.
Well, that brought Lizard out of lurk.
We did get fudge.
Well, I tried one small end piece, and like there was so little stuff on there. Like all I tasted was bratwurst and mustard. I didn't taste the kraut or the onions or anything. So just that little bite was fine.
We can switch now. I did one puzzle.
Okay.
All right. Well,
you know what type of game we haven't done so far? Why don't we play a game that's racist? What do you think, brother?
I thought we just did.
Exactly.
This is great if you habla de español.
What you just said is racist.
In the El Baño.
It's fiesta time in a small village in Mexico.
What village? They're all the same to us.
Doom saw this in Nintendo Power and was like, I ain't touching that. All the happy mice were having a wonderful time until
Some freaking vampire mice?
Los Gatos Bandidos arrived, which is Spanish for what, Doom?
I was like, it's like cats, because like, I think Gato is like Italian for cat too.
Speedy Gonzales in Los Gatos Bandidos.
The Los Illuminados?
Yes, so, well, when I heard the title of this game, I guess my first question was the cat bandits. Does that mean that they are bandits who are cats, or are they bandits who steal cats? And I think that introduction cutscene, you know, clarified matters, that they are clearly cats who are bandits, right?
And they may steal
Okay.
cats too.
What game does this remind you of, Doom and Ratmus? Because I tested all these games out for just like a second or two, so I saw this and I was like, this reminds me of a game.
It's totally Sonic, because you gotta go fast, right?
Well, I mean, it's partially Sonic because you got to go fast, but what other game does it remind you of combined with Sonic?
Maybe like Plock?
Plock. I mean, look at it. Like, the colorful backgrounds totally remind me of Plock. Like, those collectibles that are just small things floating in the air are exactly like Plock.
Like, you stand still, he just looks at you like...
He's like, what the fuck are you doing? I gotta go fast. Whoa.
Can I double jump?
Alright, let's see what the... Okay, in a small Mexican village, yeah, we already know about the story, okay?
Take a shit.
This game received mixed reviews. I'm sure every game we bought received mixed reviews. I want to know about the controls and how the game is played, so let me look up the manual here.
Is it like being Hispanic? Like I watched a video about stuff like it's not really
It's a state of mind.
Well, it kind of is in the sense that, like, ethnic-wise, it's like basically like a certain mix. Like you're part European and part like, different things essentially.
Let's not get canceled, Ratmus. Alright, let me read the manual. Ay caramba! Oh shit, I'm canceled. Alright, controlling Speedy. Let's see. Control pad, run in different directions. Yeah, I'm sure you figured that out. B button is jump. I'm sure you figured that out. A button, pick up and use special item. R or L, look left or right. Y button is kick. Hold the B and Y buttons. Kick while jumping. Okay. So what is like the goal of each level?
Well, there's people to rescue, and you have a time limit.
You start with 3 lives and 3 continues. It says that you're trying to save your mouse amigos. So those collectibles are cheese, obviously.
You get more time, I guess.
Cheese. How I love cheese. Eat these for extra points. Get an extra Speedy for each 100 cheeses found. Each cheese is worth 10 points. Magic shoes. Put these on to become the fastest mouse in all of Mexico, but not the world, question mark?
Because, Sonic has his magic shoes that make it go fast.
Tabasco sauce. Drink this in the ancient keep. Ay, Chihuahua. You'll breathe fire at Los Bandidos, amigo. Press the A button to pick it up and use it. Clock gives you more time. Okay, at the beginning of each level, you'll be told how many mice there are to find. You must search each level carefully to find all the caged mice. If you run into them, they're free.
You free them.
If you run out of time, wait. Remember, you do not have to rescue all the mice, but if you do, you will receive mucho bonus points and to continue. Each mouse freed is worth 500 points. That's what the manual says, Doom. Well, I finished all of my sandwich meat, and it'll be time later for me to break into the cheese. I bought a block of Swiss cheese, a block of 2-year aged cheddar cheese, and a thing of summer sausage.
He wants all of those things. I meant to go back to get that guy, but I touched the end of the screen.
So at the end it says the Looney Tunes library. Bring all your favorite Looney Tunes characters to play. Such wonderful games as Looney Tunes B-Ball, Daffy Duck, The Martians Were Right,
Whoa.
Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage. Has nothing to do with Rampage.
It has everything to do with rabbits.
Roadrunners Death Valley Rally, Tasmania, Speedy Gonzales for Game Boy. Wonderful. Alright, the criminal band of cats, this is going back to the story. The criminal band of cats known as Los Gatos Bandidos. And hey, it doesn't say known as the Los Gatos Bandidos, right?
Because Leon didn't write that.
Has mouse napped all my mouse friends and hidden them in different parts of the cat bandlands country. And I, Speedy Gonzales, the fastest mouse in all of Mexico, but yes, not the world, must find them and bring them home, comma pronto. Good thing I am fast and plenty smart in the cabeza. I've never heard anyone say smart in the cabeza. I've only ever heard loco in the cabeza.
Like, I've never heard somebody say happy camper, not ironically, or,
Sure. Let's see. I don't think this will be easy. Those bad gatos are very sneaky and have traps and bandidos waiting to stop me. I'm asking you, amigo, to help me rescue my friends and beat the bandidos. You must travel to each level and find all the captured mice before the time runs out. Each level is different with dangers, puzzles, and things that are good to have but very hard to find. Okay, it seems I'm forgetting something. Ah, see, my stomach rumbles. Maybe we can find some cheese along the way. Yes. What is the name of the faster mouse in Indonesia? And also, where does Mighty Mouse fit into all this? Where's that crossover? All right, Ratmus. So you've been playing this for at least as long as you played Kings of the Beach. No, I wasn't suggesting Switch. I was just going to ask, what is your opinion on this game? Is it a good game?
It's not bad, but it's like you probably would like it more if you were a fan of Speedy Gonzales. I give up, amigo. It's sad.
Why not? Oh my god. Are we really for sure done with this game? Because if so, then we're gonna stop doing SD systems and switch to HD. As for the first time possibly ever, I have 2 capture cards plugged into my computer at the same time. The XR1 Lite, which we are using for SD systems, still upscaled. And then the Black Magic for HD systems, because for some reason the Black Magic does not play well with my upscaler.
Or others.
Are you really done though, Ratmus?
Yeah. Alright. There you go.
Chat wants to ban LizardCon for some reason.
Oh. Does it remember when you had time to stream? Remember that time in February of 2000 when I was at Epcot and you felt my presence?
No. I will leave the other capture card connected just in case something goes wrong and we need to switch back, but unplug the Super Nintendo, brother.
What if something goes right?
So we're gonna do this system next. So plug that in and then hand me the Super Nintendo power.
The Nintendo power that Jim was reading. No. And like the mustard on it was interesting too. Let's see the screenshot. It's like a weird cat bat.
What is this? All right, let's put in the next surprise game.
Wants to avoid me.
Hold on, wait a second, Ratmus. This is Yo Noid. Didn't we buy this at Mojo's like last year, and didn't we already stream this game?
It's just so great.
Wait, Doom already saw this. This is a mistake. Hold on, I must have put the wrong game in. All right, hold on. Sorry, guys, I can't believe I just put the wrong game in. All right, let me put the right game in here. Shut up, dryer.
Just wants to sing a little ditty.
What's this? What's this? Ratmus, chat, what? This game looks a little familiar. Well, doesn't this game, are we sure we're not playing Yo Noid again? What is this? We've been bamboozled again. I also lied to you guys. This is a game that we did not buy at Mojo's in Wisconsin. Where did you get this game, Ratmus?
eBay.
We got this game on eBay. Yes, this is, what is the name of this? Kamen no Ninja Hanamaru?
Yeah, something like that.
Masked Ninja Hanamaru. This is the game, this is for Famicom, released in Japan, that was later turned into the American game Yo Noid.
For some fucking reason.
For some fucking reason, well, we know why, because, you know, Domino's paid a lot of money. But why the hell did Ratmus pay money to buy this Famicom game off eBay just to fool you guys into thinking we were going to play some Yo Noid, but instead we're playing Masked Ninja Hanamaru.
That's his Falcon Donald.
Yes, Ratmus, did you also buy those things off eBay?
And there's old toupee. I looked at chat and I hope something doesn't fucking kill me. Yes, I bought this for like $20. $20? What the fuck? Is there, you know, a pizza eating competition at the end of the level though? The answer's no.
Eating contest or something.
Yes. Like the picture on the game cartridge is pretty cool though. It's got like this guy, but he doesn't look as like stupid from the graphics. That's graphics, okay? Ninja school, they just teach you to like have a fucking bird get flung. Damn fish fuck. Or those guys sniff it.
Snippets. Speedy Gonzales. Did you watch that video about the regional differences between Super Mario RPG?
I did not.
Because it says that, like, in Japan, snippets are supposed to be vaguely Mexican.
Whoa. Speedy Gonzales style?
Would Domino's make the Packer pizza?
Maybe. Oh, fuck.
Yo Noid, known in Japan as Kamen no Ninja Hanamaru. Kamen no Ninja Hanamaru was based on the Wagon Land engine. Oh, thanks for telling me that. During American localization, Capcom teamed up with Domino's Pizza to promote the Noid by changing a lot of graphics, sound, and presentation. However, none of the game mechanics were changed. The localized game was released in the rest of the world as Yo Noid. Most of the music was reused for Yo Noid, changing a few tunes and creating a few new tracks for more American atmosphere.
This is too Eastern for our taste, totally.
You guys check out the box art for this game. Okay, so well.
Oh, come on. That was the end of the level, too.
No! The next system that we're going to switch to is the Wii U.
Chad, when was the last time you guys teamed up with Domino's Pizza?
The last time I had Domino's Pizza when I was when I was at Song's house, and like the only time I had it before that was like not since your friend used to work at Domino's Pizza like 20 years ago.
No, remember like when they changed things up, we got like Domino's Pizza I think like twice. Like we did the carryout when they had that like deal shit going on.
Okay, yeah, I do remember doing that once, but I think I maybe tried their new recipe at Song's house first before we did that.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. We did, yeah, because the whole changing the recipe thing.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm sure we went there and got what Pizza Song recommended, the pan pizza. Like between the major brands of pizza chains, I was gonna say the one that I've had the least is Pizza Hut.
Which I remember back in college, like I had that the closest to me and would get that. And that was also like a time when they had a weird Chicago style thing, which wasn't bad. It wasn't as good as like the typical stuff that we get.
We never ordered Pizza Hut pizza in my life. Like, if we ever went to a Pizza Hut restaurant, it was like once when I was a child in Chicago. I don't even remember. But yeah, like there are many people who like swear by Pizza Hut. I just don't get it. And like
swear at Pizza.
The second lowest one would be Little Caesars. Like I remember getting that at your friend Curse's house at one time, and I remember getting it a few times when we were in the like 8th grade or something for school, like getting the Bigfoot pizza.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in college, we had this local pizza place that we would order from, and I don't remember what the name of it was. I tried to figure it out, and I couldn't, and I don't think it exists anymore, so there's no way to ever tell what the hell the name of it was.
Pizza, listen well. Ninja Club? What? So apparently it's not a... Let's use this Ninja Carburetor.
So it's a card game battle?
Yeah. It's like a pizza eating competition.
So then, like, after that, probably the pizza that we've had a lot, or that I've had a lot, was Papa John's, because we had that every single time I ever went to Anime Club. We only ever had Papa John's pizza, right, Ratmus?
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, we also got Domino's a lot, like, 20 years ago, because, like I said, Ratmus' friend used to work there. So, like, he would come over a lot, and we would get Domino's pizza, and also those buffalo chicken kickers.
Yeah.
But, like, other than that, when Ratmus and I were kids or teenagers, there was this place in the next town over, a local place. I won't say the name, but Ratmus knows what I'm talking about. Where like Ratmus loved it. You would get it all the time, and you had the card where like you get 10 pizzas, you get something off or whatever. You would always go there and get your pizza with garlic because you love that. But like I didn't really care for that place at all.
Yeah, Drew liked that place a lot too.
But yeah, other than that, we would just always get deep dish, not some fucking regular ass chain. Alright, well after this mini game or whatever, we'll move on to the next game. Is this supposed to be a boss fight or a bonus game?
Seems like more like a boss fight than like the other one was like...
I don't know, because like when I try to look up this game on Wikipedia, it doesn't have an article. It's only a paragraph on the Noid page. So there's not that much information about it. Alright, so here's what I think we'll do. After Ratmus is done with this game, we're going to move on to 2 games for the Wii and 1 for the Wii U. And then right after that, we will take a break and try the ice cream and show the pictures and talk about the Timeline Barbecue place. And then after all that's done, then we have a surprise system that I haven't mentioned yet for the end. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
This is going on a hell of a long time to be a bonus game. Did you ever have the Little Caesars Bigfoot pizza, Doom? Or anyone? That was big back in the 90s, just like the McJordan special, right, brother?
I saw a thing like about how like the Bigfoot pizza and like all those back then, like there was that like stupid pizza war about that shit.
Yeah, I think I watched. There's probably some video you posted about it. This music sounds like Mega Man, kind of.
Yeah. That's Capcom, so yeah, we totally beat that shit.
You beat the longest bonus stage ever in history. I mentioned this at the time when we were playing Yo Noid for the first time, that the HUD of this game, the letters and numbers at the bottom,
physics.
They look to me to be exactly similar to Back to the Future 2 and 3, but that game has nothing to do with this. Like, the people who made it have nothing to do with that, so I don't know how the numbers came out looking the same.
Also, like, you know, he's not the one attacking me. Like, his frickin' bird's the one that attacks shit.
What do you mean, a bird?
Sorry, we can switch now. I beat the first level. That's equivalent of being in the game to me.
We did accomplish something, so congratulations.
Let's say he wants out. So we have 5 Famicom, you know, kart games.
Sadie wants out, in parentheses, of this mortal plane.
No, it's just me. What do you think a bird is? Rock just said. I also got an email like saying that the game, that collection game with the Pengo and stuff, is supposed to come in like within a week. Even though it said that it was like should be here in like, you know, August, and it's coming from Japan.
I don't know. Unplug this. See that gray power brick? That's the Wii U. Plug that in.
This is the Wii U, but we're not playing any Wii U games, right? Or are we?
Just have to find out.
When you're ready to find out. Was this the game that they forgot to give us? Or is that the other one?
I think it was. The HDMI is not plugged in. 1 second. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mention this, but we went to Mojo's one day and we bought a bunch of games, and including this game, and then we needed to come back the next day because we needed to use our $20 off, and it can't be used the same day. So we had them reserve something for us that I came back the next day to pick up and use our $20 off. And when I did that, I was like, "Yeah, do you have this game system that we reserved?" And they were like, "Yes, we have it. Oh, and also we have the game that they forgot to put in your sleeve yesterday that you bought, and we didn't actually put it in the case." So, in other words, it's a good thing we came back there.
Yes.
Did you tell Ratmus? Oh, I don't think Ratmus has even seen any of the pictures that I took from Wisconsin, but like, you remember you were sitting next to the sauna and the Galaga machine. I told you to make some funny poses. Well, I showed one of them to Doom, and he said, It looked like you were holding a cigar. I'll just show that to Ratmus. What?
It's like I think like you know AVGM talked about that because like that was a horror game that the Cinemassacre Monster Madness did.
Doom, did you ever watch that music video from Queen?
Are you familiar with the band Queen?
Okay, why can't I see the system first of all?
Because you can't trust the system.
Hold on a second. Well, don't watch it now because you'll be interested in this game we're about to play.
Now I see it.
This is Disney Think Fast, the ultimate trivia showdown for Wii, and this is the game that they forgot to put the actual game in the case. Oh, and by the way, Doom, this is a preview, because just like PK, we're not keeping this game. We're going to send this to you.
You're going to love it.
And you're going to love it, right, Ratmus?
Yes. Because you didn't get to read about this in, you know, Nintendo Power.
In a game that's played at the speed of thought, only the best can truly compete.
Hold on, I was lowering the microphone instead of the game. Hold on.
For the speediest solution to difficult questions.
Speak
These
up,
reflexes are so rapid you never see them buzz in. Who can truly think fast?
Not me. I gotta host this thing. You followed?
Is that Robin Williams?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Anyone it's Dan
welcome to
Costello.
Disney.
Checking system memory.
Don't worry, I made a save file because I...
Tested it.
Yeah, all I did was like let it load to the title screen. And I was like, okay, it works, that's fine.
2008 was,
Welcome
you know,
to
busy
Disney's
time for
Think
Doom
Fast.
because he just, you know,
Would you
watched
like to
Wall-E.
play a multiplayer game with your friends?
I don't have any friends.
Or are you stupid and don't have any
A single
fucking
player
friends?
game. Next step, it's time to enter your name.
That's not intuitive.
Song wants me to check my phone. What the fuck?
Send you a picture of a pizza. She apparently has this game. I didn't tell Doom about it.
Song doesn't want you guys to know, but apparently she has this game for Wii.
Let's put Rat.
Now
I
it's
got a
time
message
to
from
choose
Mom
which
I didn't
Disney
see
star
either.
will be playing for you.
It's gonna be Donald, but I wanna.
Use left and right.
Are you
on the
sure you don't want to be
control
a
pad
horse
move
horse
through our
collar?
selection of stars. If you've earned extra costumes, use up and down to change a costume. When you're all done, press. The next step is to select a
What
buzzer
sound do we
sound.
want?
Which one sounds like, you know,
Use
the
control
offensive
pad to move
sounds
up
from
and
that
down the
Disney
list of sounds.
audiobook?
Press the A button when you've selected the one you like.
Is there any way that Song and Doom can play this, you know, competitively online? No, because Doom can't hook his
Let me know
fucking
what
Wii
you
out
want
to his
do.
goddamn
Press
router,
the
right?
control pad, and then pressing the A button to select.
Whichever one is most offensive, okay?
That's clearly most offensive.
Doom, name all these characters that are going by in the
which
background. You
Disney
should have been
world would
doing
you like
that.
to play?
Are you sure this isn't like a tournament
Use
fighter
left
and
and
you're
right on
picking
the
the, you
control pad
know,
to move
background
through
levels where we're going to fight to
and
the
A
death?
button to select.
Let's go to Hawaii. Hawaii?
Well,
'Cause
we're
we're on the
almost finished. Just take a quick glance.
We're
and
almost
let's get
finished.
started.
Just 10 more minutes of fucking selections before we start the game. All of Hawaii or just 75% of it?
We'll miss a few islands, but no one gives a shit.
Disney's Think Fast.
But definitely not load fast, or has it been 10 minutes since we
Welcome
put the
to
game in
world
the
of
system?
Lilo and Stitch. We're here for Disney's Think Fast. But first, let's meet our host, whose magic got us all.
Who is
here.
our host for
The
this game? I don't even
unforgettable
know.
Genie of the Lamp.
Oh, it's just fake Robin Williams?
Hi, and welcome to the tropical islands of Hawaii.
Yeah,
Over
that's
the
definitely
years,
not
this
Robin
island
Williams.
Paradise has attracted all sorts of alien life forms.
Is it even
from
Dan
Stitch
Castanella?
to the leader
Probably
of the
not.
Galactic Federation.
Hosted by the
and
Genie, it says right on the back, yes. Over 5,000 questions and more than 15 unique game rounds.
So now that we've met today's contestant, let's find out what the first round is.
See, like, when he did that voice, he sounded like him, but...
Last chance.
Chansu!
In this round, stop the selector to choose a category. Each question has 4 possible answers. Use the control
Don't forget
pad
to use
select
motion
an-
controls. This is on the Wii, everybody.
Let's make some magic. Come on, let's take a chance and see what we get.
Time to use the A button and select it.
Where in the world?
Is Carmen Sandiego?
Which of these heroes lives in China?
Gee, I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
Who's doing the voice of Donald?
Simba lives in the African savannah. What is a savannah?
A place in Georgia.
Yes.
Answer is always up.
Who rules the underwater kingdom of Atlantica?
Who just rules in general?
That guy with the mustache, clearly.
Zoe!
Is he the son of Poseidon, though?
The Cave of Wonders in Aladdin is in the desert. Which of these is also found in a desert?
This game was released for the Wii and PS2. It borrows elements from Scene It DVD game and Buzz. Yeah, we
Whose
got
mother
that.
spends part of the year in Florida?
Reviews for the Wii version have been mixed.
You failed!
What are the racist crows?
Which of these characters
If
lives
there are
in
some
Paris?
major Disney movie fans in your household, this game might be entertaining for a round or two. But you'd be better off getting something like Disney's Scene It or Trivial Pursuit games.
Oh, we need to watch the Aristocats.
The PlayStation 2 version, however, did receive positive
Use
reviews.
the A button to...
It's all relative.
In The Rescuers,
Sorry, I failed
who gets a
everybody.
new mother and father?
I want to see like IMDb and see like who did the voices for this. If it says
Excellent.
In Beauty and the Beast, who is Belle's father?
Crazy old Maurice.
Mad Hatter's crazy.
Nice.
Alright, according to IMDb, it says Wayne Allwine
Simba
does
is
the voice of
Sarabi's
Mickey
mind
Mouse.
Which
Tony
of these animals
Anselmo
also
does the
gives
voice of
birth to
Donald
colors?
Duck. Apparently Magica De Spell is in this game? Whoa.
Genius.
I don't really know any of these people.
Chicken Little's father was...
It says
Ace
Alan
in
Young
which
as
sport?
Scrooge McDuck.
I have no fucking idea.
Wouldn't it be Australia because they're down under?
Answer not accepted.
Chicken Little helps an alien find his family. What
Okay,
does
the guy who
alien
does
family
the voice
travel
of Genie is Jim Meskimen.
Ta-da!
I've eaten a Chicken
is
Little from
Hercules'
KFC.
real
Does
father?
that help?
Zeus, you are the father.
Absolutely
But
perfect.
who's his real mother? Oh shit.
Select a category with
Past and present.
who travels back in time to the age of the dinosaurs.
Oh, she's Hungarian, just like that guy from
Chicken Little, right?
K-19, the Widowmaker.
Take
Look at the
that.
bright side. Make it worse.
The Aristocats live in Paris. Which
Did
famous
you select a
landmark
category
is
with
in
ass,
Paris?
Ratmus?
Did I?
It's clearly Abraham Lincoln.
Sweet.
Which of these kings wants to know the secret of fire?
Which of these kings enjoys D's nuts jokes?
King Louis. Louis the vampire.
Which character uses a time machine to travel to the future
Doc
and
Brown.
the past?
Yes.
It's clearly Peter Pan. That guy looks like a fucking nerd who would do it.
Beat the Ratmus, I have seen that.
Who keeps medieval England spellbound?
Who keeps medieval England rocking to this day?
Jiminy Cricket.
Which character wanted to leave an underwater kingdom to be with her true love?
All of the above?
Circle around to the next round.
Whoa. My God, what's happening?
50-50.
50% chance of death in here.
Each question in this round has only 2 possible answers.
Have you guys heard of the citrus soda 50-50? Because there's a Faygo version called 60-40.
I'm
Oh,
thinking things could go one way
and it's
or
very
the
similar.
other.
Except once you drink it, you become a
Which can go
juggalo.
faster?
Is that Walt's fire truck?
It says it fucking better be.
Which makes more heat?
Otherwise, what does this have to do with Disney? That's Walt's space shuttle.
Which is more useful to a bank?
Totally dynamite.
Perfect.
The genie was just playing some Mortal Kombat, said you got a perfect. Is that a harp or a lyre?
Yes.
Correct answer.
Which can fly higher?
Penguin on cocaine.
Brilliant.
Which bird lays larger eggs?
Having non-Disney questions is really dumb. Where's Quack? He's missing this.
Which instrument uses more strings?
Yeah.
Easy as pie. Last chance to get one right.
Which makes more noise?
The compass after I'm banging your mom.
Whoa, these nuts. Let's see if there's more Disney questions. Otherwise, we'll move on.
The next round is Starstruck.
Our special guest will ask you a series of questions about
Nothing more to learn here. Move along. Move along. He's blue. He has 4 arms and he's a hunk of burning love. Let's give a big aloha to that cute and fluffy engine of alien destruction, Stitch.
Hi, everybody. Stitch asks you questions, okay? Lots of questions about Stitch. Stitch is home, and Stitch is Ohana. That means family.
I don't
When
care.
I got here to Earth, who did I meet first?
Who here has even seen this movie? Because I
I
haven't.
just don't remember.
Be careful in this round, because the wrong answer will cost you
Wait,
points.
so is this game in the Fast and the Furious series?
What
Because
makes
it's all about
Stitch
family?
mad on beach?
Well done.
Is that time you did a 9/11?
Apparently, it was a frog, the one you got
What
wrong.
car belongs at Lilo's house?
Beat up.
Nice.
Who lost
Ice cream.
when Jumba flew by?
That fat bitch.
Good call.
Which spaceship is Jumba?
Alright, do we want to move on?
They all do.
Nobody cares about this movie, clearly.
Do you want me to move on?
Doom
Yeah,
wants us to move
Stitch is
on so
kinda
that, you know, he's
strong.
not spoiled for
I
when he
hear
streams
things
this
that are
game.
very big,
Like he's ever going to
like
stream again.
cars. But what could Stitch not lift?
Does he even lift? Is he a jockster?
What did Lilo use to nail doors shut and keep out Nani?
Oh, sorry.
Seriously, I'm fucking done with this.
Okay.
I want a video game based on a better movie than Lilo and Stitch or Milo and Otis or whatever the hell it's called.
Milo and Milo.
Milo?
I'm his boy Otis.
Alright, well, we obviously bought that, you know, because it's Disney for Doom. But, Ratmus, explain to me why the hell we bought this next game, because you bought it.
because it just looked in the back red. It just seemed like a fucking weird game that would fit this type of thing that we do here.
Oh, you think so, huh?
So, I mean, it could be a horrible piece of shit, but it's still better than those racing games.
I thought you were going to say the racist games.
Time for us to go down and see the Titanic. I mean, what?
Whoa, too soon, question mark? This is called Hidden Mysteries, Titanic, Secrets of the Fateful Voyage. And what the hell is it? I think it's a point-and-click adventure game or something?
Deep in the pit of your stomach, that something is horribly wrong, yet you cannot put your finger on exactly what it is.
Are we hearing Kate Winslet? Is this based on the movie?
In our modern world of motor cars and luxury liners, why cling to a candle if you can have electric light?
Whoa.
I was newlywed to a gentleman of means. My ticket out of these rotten boroughs into an infant society where I could establish myself without fear of being judged by my past.
Good for you.
And yet something tugged at me as we drove towards Southampton. A deep-seated urge to seek shelter, to be happy with my meager lot in life, rather than to forge ahead haplessly into the unknown. I banished these thoughts from my mind as best I could, willing myself to focus on the cradle of New York City, which awaited mine and
Okay, well, I was looking for the Wikipedia article for this game, and there is none.
So we gotta write it, everybody.
The sizable gulf would be traversed in nearly as much comfort as was available back at Ashley Manor.
She does love
I
big
was one of
words,
the
doesn't
lucky
she?
few afforded the opportunity to travel on
Well,
the
I mean,
RMS
they got the
Titanic.
instruction manual. Why is the instruction manual
I was
so
curiously uncertain about
small?
many things,
Because
but I
she
knew without a doubt
tells
this
you
would be a
everything.
journey I would soon forget.
This instruction manual is so flimsy and short, like I could sneeze and destroy it. First page, seizure warning. Second page, wrist strap warning. Third page, controls. A is select an object.
Good morning.
Plus and minus are cycled through inventory. 1 and 2 are dialogue selections, and the control pad is used, or the D-pad is used within mini games.
Of course. Here you are. Ah, Mr. Ashley. An honor, sir.
Story: Titanic Hidden Mysteries takes place aboard the RMS Titanic. Yes, let me point out some nerdly information here.
But he didn't.
If somebody says
Not that I remember.
the HMS Titanic, that's incorrect. Titanic was not HMS Titanic. It was actually RMS Titanic, which stands for Royal Mail Ship because it carried the mail. I've heard somebody make that mistake before. Anyways, this takes place aboard the RMS Titanic on her fateful maiden voyage across the Atlantic. Your character is a young socialite, Margaret Ashley, so you are not what's-her-face Kate Winslet from the movie, sadly.
Skip the tutorial because, fast action, high pace.
One of the fortunate unfortunates who sailed on the Titanic and survived. Throughout the course of the game, Margaret, in parentheses your character, yes, you explained that, is presented with sets of puzzles and obstacles that she must overcome to progress the timeline from April 10th, the date the Titanic left Southampton dock, to the 15th, when the Titanic sunk beneath the waves. Okay. So the puzzles vary widely from skill-based Wii Remote jaunts to brain-teasing inventory-based puzzles meant to encourage lateral thinking. All puzzles presented in Titanic are contextually appropriate. All puzzles serve a greater purpose, whether that purpose is lighthearted or grave.
This guy's gonna be in an icy.
Margaret Ashley was born September of 1889 to Richard and Emma Brown. So how old is she?
Just say she's not as old as Hitler.
Well, it's 12 plus 11.
Well, 23.
Actually, well, 22 she is, according to this. It may have said that. I don't know. I just did some math.
I'm sorry, madam.
Is any of this interesting?
I've done all I can at the moment.
I'm
So yeah, it explains the characters, how to use the pause menu. Fun facts. So this instruction manual is literally 7 pages. Software license agreement, Like, besides all of the bullshit about warnings and software agreements, the actual part where it tells you how to play the game is 1, 2, 3 pages long. This is the shortest instruction manual I've ever seen for a video game. Like, it's even shorter than, like, Atari instruction manuals. So you want some fun facts about the Titanic?
I get my fucking boarding pass.
Well, did you just skip the tutorial so you don't even know what to do because you were annoyed? Well, you bought this game, Ratmus. You thought it would be fun, is it?
And more.
Alright, some fun facts. $7.5 million was spent to build the Titanic, okay? Is that in 1912 money, I assume? The Titanic was never christened because White Star Line did not believe in such practices. So Titanic is not even its Christian name? That's why it, sank. There was a heated swimming pool on the ship, the first for any sailing vessel. I think I remember hearing this. Among the 4 smokestacks, only 3 were operational. The 4th one was just made to enhance the looks of the ship. I think it was also probably made to balance the weight. But sure.
Have you found your Have you found...
Go to map, Doom says? You have to go someplace else? Ashley's car?
Okay, so that...
Well, look at that extravagant car. So it says, in 1912, if you bought a first-class suite ticket, how much would that be in 2008 dollars? Almost $100,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, these aren't... Most of these facts aren't very fun. I want to know how many people died.
Good morning, young sir. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Looking for my rat?
Sometime it might be interesting to like look up the things that were lost on the Titanic because there were like spoilers. The heart of the ocean isn't real, right? But there were those Picasso paintings and whatnot. Like according to this, there was a sarcophagus of some Egyptian pharaoh, and all that shit went down. I'm sure there was other like one of a kind things that went down with the Titanic, but Doom wants to know if you're gonna shank somebody.
I got my ticket right here.
Well, work being friendly.
I do believe he picked my pocket.
I did no such thing.
I assure you, madam, he did.
Montague, do you have my boarding pass?
Margie?
Mother? What
Mother?
are you doing here?
Came here looking for you, Margie. To beg you not to go to America.
Mother, we've discussed all this. I have a new life now. A husband.
Oh, yes.
You have a husband?
I thought I made myself clear to you last month. How can you show up here and embarrass me like this?
You're no better than the Kaiser.
I'm trying to say.
All you need is a Wii console. And yes, what if that sub had been controlled by a Wii remote? Then it would have been fine, right?
It would have been controlled.
It would have been, destroyed long before that.
Where did he go?
Off towards baggage.
Baggage.
Don't worry about it.
Yes. So speaking of Titanic, like literally yesterday, I saw a reaction channel on YouTube where they watched the movie Titanic, and the girl at the start said, like, I want to first, apologize to the families of all of the victims of that submarine, say that, my heart feels for you or whatever. I'm sorry that what happened to you and your family, but I'm going to watch this movie because, it was in the news. So do we, Ratmus, also make the same disclaimer?
Sure.
I thought you were going to say, no, fuck them!
Fuck them. Should have stabbed him.
I need to use that in a different way.
Shove it up your ass?
I do.
Have you found your pass yet?
Get stuff, milady.
I'm sorry, madam.
Get out of my car, you douchebag.
Get out of that car this instant.
No, you can't make me.
I only want
You
to speak to
douchebag!
properly.
Yes.
What if I gave you a present? Would you like that?
Got any cigarette cartons?
No.
Got any cigarettes?
I wouldn't give them to a little boy. I'm convinced they're not good for you.
Well, I want
What?
cigarettes.
What?
I want the
That's
little
not what the Surgeon General said.
Me doctor told me to smoke 6 packs a day
Oh.
and work in the coal mines.
I could look around for something like that.
Nothing I say is offensive, by the way.
I don't.
So I found a walkthrough, so we could go through the walkthrough and do something, or do you want to just say fuck this game?
Let's get on the Titanic. So I need to find him a cigarette so I can smoke it.
I don't know if that's what you need to do.
I'm most sorry.
Did you pick up the crank handle in front of the car?
No. I go to probably where all that shit is and crank something. Dang it.
Zoom into the toolbox in the lower right to trigger a hidden object scene.
Not now. Perhaps. Not now.
In this spot, or you mean at the car?
I guess by the car.
I got the knife.
Okay.
So I did the crank handle.
Not now.
Did you cut the rope?
Okay.
It says you're supposed to use the crank for something.
Yeah.
I don't know, Doom. It seems to me like you probably couldn't progress unless you got everything, but I don't know. Cut the rope attached to the crank. Crate falls on the ground, and then pick up 10 collectible cards. So you want to give the kid 10 collectible cards.
Why can't I do this with the fucking kid's neck?
Ratmus is using motion control to cut that just like Skyward Sword, right?
Yes. It's 1912. I should be able to, stab children.
There's the cigarettes. So you need to look for 10 individual cards hidden in this scene, I guess. This is just like the movie, right?
Yes.
Where's Fabrizio?
King of the world, Fabrizio. You Italian bastard.
Oh, Ratmus.
Give me some cigarettes.
Who's the fastest mouse in Italy?
Fabrizio! I thought it was Giuseppe.
We gotta ask Fabrizio because he knows.
There's one more. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there. I didn't mean to click there.
10 should do the trick. George can't possibly have all the features.
Collect all 10. These are just like Pokemon cards for 1912 bastard kids, right?
Yes.
No. Here you are, George.
Oh, brilliant. I ain't
Kid stuff that wanted me cigarettes.
But I already told you. I ain't steal nothing. Oh, look, dropped his papers. I was going to pick them up for him, and he brought me on me head.
Okay, well, even if the old bloke...
I thought she said, okay, well, if this old bloke dropped his pants...
The other ones were...
The other one?
Other one?
Yeah, the lady. I saw her pick up the papers while the old bloke was busy betting on me. He'll be sorry.
I think I can have a guess who the Other one is.
Oh, no. The ship's about to leave. I gotta go find my brother. Bye, lady.
Stay with me, brother.
Is it Gibraltar now?
Give me back my boarding pass, Mother.
Why, I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
I know you took it. Give it back
I'm gonna
and
give
go
the kid
home.
2 whole packs of cigarettes.
And Well, I did find a boarding.
I can't believe you, Mother. Give Montague back his as well.
I only found one. If
You had better be telling me.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. I most people think it of
such a proper gentleman, when he's not boxing children's ears, that is. Well, I'll be going up
I
winter.
don't know, George's ears could use a good boxing.
Yes.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Got a pass, asswipe.
Ah, thank you.
Indeed.
Montague and Capulet in this economy?
Robert Hall from the entrance. Stateroom 20.
Pardon me? Is that correct, Robert? We have separate cabins?
Well, yes, my dear. I thought it
So I
might
could
be
be banging my mistress.
Of course.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Ratmus. You just doomed yourself by getting on this ship.
It's okay. I'm going to spend lots of time with, James Cameron.
That one's not a smokestack.
It's smoking like my control stick. Should just shut the game off and been like, oh well, and I guess I'm not going on the Titanic.
exceeds even my expectations.
This is just
Is it all right?
as historically accurate as the Battle of Pearl Harbor game that we couldn't win, right, as the Americans?
Of course,
Yes.
Robert.
I fancy a bit of lunch.
Alright, so we made it on board the Titanic. Are we done with this game?
Not a
Sure. Drink some tea, governor. Let's just look at our map. Robert's stateroom. Again.
Alright, well, let me tell Ratmus and Chad about the next game that we're going to play, because even Ratmus doesn't know.
Lunch with Robert, but a boiled egg might hit the spot.
Oh, a boiled egg. So the next game that we're going to play was also not bought at Mojo's in Wisconsin, so once again I lied to you.
Plants are too far down in the pot.
I'm not sure, I couldn't find any information about it, Nux, but it wouldn't surprise me. Put up to the menu. Alright, so do you guys remember the wonderful trilogy for Wii U, or no, for the wonderful trilogy for Wii, Game Party 1, 2, and 3, that we forced Cobra to play, the horrible fucking games of all time? Well, I have good news and bad news. Go to the Wii U menu. The bad news is that they made a fourth game. The good news is that we don't have the fourth game. The fourth game is actually Game Party in Motion for Xbox 360 Connect. So thank God. We're not going to play the fourth Game Party game. Oh, what's that? There's even more bad news? There's a fifth game. This was not bought in Wisconsin. This was bought brand new, sealed from Amazon. The fifth game in the series, Game Party Champions for Wii U. Let's see what Wikipedia has to say. It was a launch title for the Wii U and the successor to Game Party in Motion, as I said. So did this, like every other game we've streamed today, did this receive mixed reviews? Game Party Champions received extremely negative reviews.
Yes.
Official Nintendo magazine called it, quote, as welcome as an ingrown toenail and twice as ugly.
Whoa. Even start the fucking game.
It'll take a while, don't worry. Yeah, I gave Ratmus the gamepad, okay? Yeah, we have a Pro controller somewhere, but it's been so long since I used the Wii U anyways, I'm sure Ratmus can deal with it. Ken Barnes of Nintendo Life gave the game a 1 out of 10, saying Game Party Champions is, to put it nicely, a bad game. We're not even venturing into so bad that it's good territory either. We're way past that. On the shelves on Wii U launch day, you could pick up any other title for just a few pounds more than the asking price of this. Alternatively, you could have not bothered buying any games and still had more fun than if you'd walked out of the game store with Game Party Champions. This is so bad that your great-great-grandchildren will want to change their surname when they find out that you once played it. I bought this and I never even read this Wikipedia article. I am reading this for the first time right now.
Yeah, just let me know when this thing is rolling. Oh, it's go. We're on. This is a story about the laziest kid I know.
You hit story mode, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I did not.
Okay, sure. You're not lazy now, but
I've never seen this. I've never gotten this far in the game. I only looked at the menu.
Don't look at me like you don't remember. Okay, I'll just spell it out for you. High school? Yeah, well...
Don't worry, Song. I'm not actually playing this. Ratmus is. He's the one whose descendants will, say that he's a piece of shit forever.
So what if you only have daughters?
Riley. Riley? Riley? Riley! Hey, look, so here's the old routine. I'm going to ask what you feel like doing today, this afternoon, and you're going to shrug your shoulder. Yeah, just like that. And then we'll both have a long, drawn-out argument. Or, conversely, we could try...
We could talk about my giant zipper
today.
Could we, just play air hockey or something, or do we have to get into your life story?
You're the laziest motherfucker who doesn't want to talk. Yeah, look at that piece of shit.
You're going to pick your butt up off that couch and go with me to the arcade.
He said butt.
Or I'm going to do a flying knee drop onto you while you're sleeping.
Whoa.
I'm going to knee drop your nuts so your great grandkids won't exist.
These nuts?
Okay.
I mean, it was made by Warner Brothers, so yes.
Check your high score. Get the fuck out.
Whoa. Hey, wait, hold up a second.
Don't worry, Ratmus. You used the touchpad on the Wii U gamepad to play these games, so it will be wonderful.
Okay, look, so maybe I wasn't entirely honest with you earlier. There's actually this huge competition going on at the arcade that I want you to enter.
Do kids still go to arcades these days?
I know.
I know, you're a mute son of a bitch.
Already, but look, all we ever do every day is just sit around and
Well, yeah,
talk
but isn't
about
that Warner
what we
Brothers?
do. And hey,
Wait,
you know what?
can you not skip
I know
this?
It was tough growing up without a dad. That had
Was
to
that
have
not an
sucked,
option?
but I'm
I
tired of
didn't
the
see
attitude.
skip.
And I figured maybe just once we could go out and do something.
You would
Even
deviate?
if it's just go win some stupid random competition.
This was made in 2012.
It's just, this is our last summer together.
Let's just say I
After
wish the
this,
lines
it's
were
different
right.
schools and different people.
Like us,
and
they have a
different
wonderful,
friends,
functioning air hockey table.
I just want,
at
well,
home.
you to accomplish something fun for both of us.
I need
because
to live
I suck at
vicariously
this
through
stuff.
you playing
So,
stupid
what do you say?
motherfucking games for
Let
some
me just
damn
go over
reason.
some strategy here for a second, or what? So you can win.
Maybe then you'll finally get over the untimely death of your dad and learn to talk
Air
again.
hockey. Your goal is simple. Keep it out of your goal and put it
Get
in
into
mine.
your pants.
Is it
Use your
simple?
mallet to protect your goal from attack and to shoot the puck at my goal.
That'd be hilarious if the Wii U gamepad camera started, recording Ratmus and putting it on screen, right? Good thing it has electrical tape over that. Alright, so yes, Ratmus is playing the game on the gamepad by literally using the stylus to control. All Ratmus is looking at is basically his goal and his, whatever you call that thing that you hold in your hand.
The paddle or
The paddle. So he's not even looking at the whole.
I don't see the screen. Like, what if I just look at the TV and try to play off of this instead of looking down like a sack?
Well, you tell us.
Ah!
It's going great so far, right?
Yes. The sound effects, sound good.
Remember, this is as welcome as an ingrown toenail and twice as ugly. Yeah, I don't think it looks like that ugly. Like Nux said, the animation is quite good. I mean, for what it is. Alright, well, let's not torture people too much of this. Can we back out, like... Yeah, return to the main menu. Let's forget story mode. Let's just go to, like, the mini games and see what games this has. Yeah, free play, yeah. Okay, so... Alright, so here are your choices here.
Let's do some skill ball.
Okay, but I mean, we've done this before on Game Party.
But not like this. Wishes we're sending this game. I love ski balls.
Yeah, I haven't heard of Phosphor.
There's a reason why we call this skill ball. It takes skill.
Because Ski Ball is copyrighted. Yes, that is the reason. Thank you for saying that. Oh wait, he didn't say that. I did.
So make them all count.
Did you guys know that? Ski Ball, yes, I'm pretty sure it is a copyrighted trademark actual name.
The fuck?
I mean, look, this is the best looking Ski Ball video game I have ever seen, to be honest. Yeah, like Doom said, they overly said this game, like, this game probably controls like a piece of shit and that whole story was stupid. But it looks perfectly great. For what it is, it looks better than the game parties on the Wii, obviously. This is the Wii U. It looks great. It plays like shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's plenty worse games, I'm sure. And don't worry, like I said, after this shitty game, we are going to take a break and play and do some good things. We're going to have some ice cream on stream, and we're going to show you guys the pictures. It'll be awesome. So, yes, I do apologize for forcing you to watch this shit. But I don't want you to... I want to see baseball, first of all.
Okay.
And maybe something else.
Maybe the water squirt thing? We'll do baseball.
Sure. I want to see some more of the options here. Whoa, this is just like Yakuza Baseball, dude. Look out.
Take a swing at those pitches.
Take a swing at those bitches. Yeah.
Boo! So, Ratmus, how are you controlling where you want the ball to go?
I'm just swinging at them with this thing, so there really isn't control.
Come on, get a home run.
Nice home. I'm guessing these are home runs, but it's like ×2. You want the ×4, which I also want.
I don't know, because I assume those numbers refer to bases, but I can't really tell from that HUD what's going on.
I don't know if there's any sort of game. Boo, your mom's a bitch.
That says you're pretty good at this.
Get somebody's kneecaps.
Ocelot says you're pretty good. Got 5 outs, just like real baseball. The save file will be important.
For later. I'm gonna bump this shit.
Those were the easy pitches. They were
Yeah,
throwing like weird screwballs and shit. recalibrate the Wii U gamepad now?
Yes.
Whoa, Joust. You see that?
It's like, I wish you were playing Joust
Okay,
instead.
partner. We're gonna play us some water gun.
I ain't your
Get
partner.
your trusty weapon there.
We're gonna play water guns because we can't use real guns. That would be irresponsible.
Thanks to Columbine. Okay.
I was at Columbine, partner.
Shit, was that a innocent?
Don't shoot the innocents. Ratmus, you need to learn to recognize the good guys from the bad guys. That was one of the good guys. Emphasis on Columbine.
Hang the horse. Oh, fat bitch or Bug playing in a dress.
Is that a fat bitch shooter? Is this just like Crime Patrol? In Crime Patrol, they let you shoot criminals in the dick with real guns, not just water.
Yes.
Ratmus, are you a bad enough dude to kill all these varmints and not shoot the fat broad in the wedding dress up there?
Too late.
So if you're shooting water, why is it making, pa-ting sounds from the ricochet?
Because there's bullets in the water.
Those pa-ting sounds are also used, I'm pretty sure the same sound effects are used on the Indiana Beach pirate ride, aren't they?
Yes.
Well, definitely that ricochet noise is. It uses other ones that aren't in this game. I don't get that reference.
I think that's good enough for this shit.
Ratmus wants to be done with this ingrown toenail of a game.
Here we go.
Hold on, what if I want to play some miniature golf?
Go for it. I'm gonna take Sadie out.
Alright, I'm playing now. I gotta turn the gamepad vertically like that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, from what I've seen so far, except for the
Bob, it looks like we're
except for
going
the
to play
bad
some
loading
bingo.
times and the
And
stupid
yes,
story,
we'll be
like
playing.
this is honestly
We'll
better
play
than
Bob
any of the
and
other
take the
3
line
Game
up the ball
Party
like a pro,
games.
And then just make a nice, gentle backswing and follow through to make a clean play.
Oh wow! So I'm turning my aim by literally turning the gamepad in 3-dimensional space. Okay. I'm gonna aim it to the left here and see if it's a. I mean, it's interesting. It's immersive. Yes. It's not the fucking best game in the world. Okay, it kind of sucks that they have to press the A button every time there. I'm sure I'm not gonna do well at aiming. Let's see if I can sink this putt. That's like it. Okay, there is a problem because I'm trying to lightly hit it and it's not recognizing lightly hitting it. I have to Okay, well there was a light hit. Okay, I think I understand it better now. There's a person down there in that other hole. What an immersive game experience. All right, can I tap this in? Too hard, damn it. Bank shot. Yeah! That was my plan all along. Also, what the hell am I wearing? Am I some 90s ass punk? Oh, it's one of these things. Alright, this is going to be tough here. I have no idea how much power to... Oh, almost. Darn it. It fucking got out again. Yeah, that's the problem. Is like there's no way to like determine how much power you want it to use. I'm just kind of flicking the stylus and hoping, and I can't. I'm trying to like, I cannot tap it with very little force. There we go. Oh well. Yeah, there was definitely a tapping noise coming from the game, unless you were talking about Ratmus upstairs, but... Alright. That's the end of that, so I think Ratmus is upstairs getting the ice cream ready for us to try. But you guys haven't seen this menu in a while. I certainly haven't. Alright, I'm gonna BRB and then we'll do the stuff. Okay, hey, hello, we are back, waiting for Doom, testing out this ice cream, and also I just found out that the pictures that I set up got closed somehow, and I got to reset up the pictures.
So yeah, I made this ice cream with the strawberries that we got up in Wisconsin.
So yeah, for Christmas, Ratmus got this ice cream maker, and this is the first time I'm getting to try ice cream that Ratmus made. This has got Oreos in it, but yeah, you use the strawberries from Wisconsin.
Yeah,
and
strawberry.
like, I don't know, is it just me, because it seems like the strawberry flavor is way too much. Like it's kicking my ass with strawberries and blowing out my mouth.
It could be that. It could have been like, because it wanted like a cup of chopped strawberries, and it was kind of hard to get that like measurement amount with them. So like it might have used a little bit more than needed. That's the first time I ever made ice cream like that from syrup.
So yeah, I had these pictures cropped and ready to go, and then somehow they got closed, and now I have to completely redo it, so. And yes, I am going to highlight this, so nothing better go fucking wrong while we're talking about this.
You can add some extra Oreos if you want.
You have the stream open? Okay, you guys can see that, right? Mm-hmm. Where are these extra Oreos?
Not for you, Sadie. The last one's for me, right? I felt like when I did the vanilla ice cream with the Oreos, like I used too much, or it grounds the Oreo to a pulp. So like when I did it this time, I did less, and then I added just some of the broken ones in there and like manually mixed it.
All right, let me stop eating and get my bearings together here. Okay, hello, this is RockMan and Ratmus, and this is part 2 of our vacation pictures from this year. And let me read from the website here. So there was a place in Wisconsin called the Timeline Saloon and Barbecue, And actually it's called, well, sometimes it's called Doc's Timeline Saloon and Barbecue, because the website says the Timeline Saloon and Barbecue was dreamed of and created by Steve Doc Hopkins in 2009. So apparently it's only existed since 2009. For some reason, the timeline refers to this crazy motorcycle that he has, that it's a 10-person motorcycle. It's literally in the dining room where we ate. So he has his own Harley-Davidson dealership there. He has his own barbecue restaurant there. Our goal is to offer a fun, unique atmosphere of friendly employees that make you feel right at home. At the Timeline Saloon, you are surrounded by Doc's hand-built steel tables and bar, huge windshield fan clutch plate booth dividers that were burned and warped by the horsepower of Doc's Nitro Harley, and many more unique creations, which makes it a memorable, one-of-a-kind destination. Take a little time to visit the other attractions located in the same building. Custard's Last Stand Ice Cream Shop, gift shop designed to look like a 1920s motorcycle shop, antiques and mini shops area featuring a variety of local vendors. There's also Doc's Zoo, featuring a pot-bellied pig, alligators, birds, lizards, a camel, miniature horse, miniature donkey, goats, tortoises, and more. And Doc's Classic Car and Cycle Museum, which is probably the picture that you're looking at right now, featuring a premier collection of classic 60s muscle cars, auto memorabilia, antique motorcycles, and more. Doc's Pirate Ship. Yes, we have a pirate ship in the backyard that you can walk through. You just have to see it to believe it. Yeah, and there's even more than that. That's why we had to wait so long to. So when you pass them by on the highway, one of the things you see is this Classic Car and Cycle Museum, and on the roof they've got the General Lee being chased by that police car. And I'm pretty sure those are fake, but you will see later that they have a real General Lee. Mm-hmm. You're looking at the okay, yes. So this is a close-up shot on that fake General Lee on the roof. So in the background there, you see it says Timeline Saloon and Barbecue. That's the actual restaurant. And then you can't really see it, but the Custard's Last Stand, that's to the right of that in the yellow writing. And then to the left of that you couldn't see, that's where the antique shop is. So this is where you turn off the highway and go into the place. That's a giant dinosaur, T-Rex, if you can't really see. Here's another shot at it from that side. It's not even filled in, right? Mm-hmm. Song, you like this dinosaur? This song you've been paying attention? I don't know. So then on the complete left side of the place, they have something called Doc's Full Bore Outdoor, which I think is like it was closed at the time. I think that it's like a store where they sell like lawnmowers and outdoor equipment, and they just have two giant boats sitting there for some reason. I don't know why. What do you think, Ratmus?
Yeah.
Then they have things like these old rusted up VWs just sitting there in the yard, in the lawn there, as you can see. So at the very, very back, I think, I went looking around the back with Ratmus, and I didn't even see this zoo. So Ratmus, tell me about the zoo. Let me read the sign first. Attention zoo visitors, do not stand, sit, climb, or lean on zoo fences. If you fall, animals could eat you, and that might make them sick. Thank you. So tell us about it, Ratmus.
It was interesting. It was very hot. My girlfriend and I felt bad for that emu because it was.
Yeah, you posted a picture of this emu, I think, on Discord. This is another picture of it, right?
Yeah, because he's huffing or something to kind of, I think, deal with the heat.
So it talked about in the back, there's all this it's almost like a pirate mini amusement park. I don't even know what it was, why it exists, how to describe it. There was pirate bars, there was pirate rides, and it's they were just there. And Ratmus and his girlfriend just walked up on this rickety ass pirate ship for some reason.
It says, climb at your own risk because it's rotted as shit.
So this is one of their famous things too from their website: a Ferris wheel of Harley motorcycles.
It's just to look at, it's not to ride.
I don't know. Dad said that this was a lawyer's dream, for people to get injured on this. But yeah, are you supposed to ride it, or is it just for the motorcycles to go around? This motorcycle hung itself.
Yes, it was a sexual thing,
David Carradine, because we won't shut up about him. This always gets dark. Okay. All right, so in the actual restaurant, this is near where we actually ate. for some reason I looked up and there's a fucking ET thing in the ceiling.
Yes.
All right, so this is the antique store that I went to. So we ordered our food, and then I was like, hey, Ratmus, let's go check out this antique store. Holy shit, like, this is, like, floor-to-ceiling, amazing fucking stuffs. And, like, I showed you guys some of the stuff that I got here. Like, top shelf on the right there, there's Babylon 5 dolls. That's what those are. I got one. On the shelf right below that, there's Garfield mugs. I got one of those. In the front, there's pop figures. You can't see it, but the one I got was on the other side. And also behind those Babylon 5 dolls was the Millennium Falcon that I got. So yeah, I spent a lot of money here. The song says too much. I say not enough. Sure. Check this out. This case is broken. Anything you see cannot be accessed, so it cannot be sold. What the hell? So any of you guys want an antique fax machine? I know you do. Go up there and buy it.
Read my fax. That's what they
Yeah,
used to say back in 2015.
it's an antique fax machine from the year 2015 when everyone was using it, right?
Yes, especially the Japanese. It's 84.
All right, so I mentioned this on Discord. This is the food. On the menu, they said, well, you can get Sundrop in a bottle, or you can get Sundrop from the fountain drinks with unlimited refills, and you can add strawberry or raspberry flavor to your Sundrop. On the right is my strawberry-flavored Sundrop. On the left is Ratmus's raspberry-flavored Sundrop, which, just like this ice cream, Ratmus said the raspberry was too strong, and I tasted it, and I was like, yeah, too strong. The strawberry is better. So either it was the fault of they put in too much syrup, or maybe that's just the way the raspberry is. I don't know. What do you think, Ratmus? You had it?
Yeah, I think they put too much syrup because you can kind of tell, like, there's still that color of the Sundrop.
Yeah, Doom said it's crazy that something like this exists, that you can go into a restaurant and get strawberry Sundrop. It was amazing. And this is the food that, was prophesized. So this is a brisket grilled cheese with German potato salad. Now, let me go back to the menu and tell you guys more about this brisket grilled cheese. Because this place is like a real barbecue restaurant. I know it's in Wisconsin, but like our dad got like a barbecue sampler and Ratmus got brisket. And, I have not had barbecue brisket like this, but this was real fucking amazing, delicious barbecue brisket. And all the stuff that they had, pulled pork and everything was amazing. But listen to this sandwich. So not only does this have brisket, it has 4 kinds of cheese. American, Swiss, cheddar, and mozzarella cheese with brisket on a grilled Texas toast is what this is. Yeah. And it was amazing. Everything I had there was amazing. All right, moving on. So by the time we ate, the Classic Car and Cycle Museum was closed, and we were like, oh no, like, can we come here on the way out of town? It'll be open then. And I'm glad we did. So on the last day, like I said, this is inside the Classic Car and Cycle Museum, made by all these things in here are owned by this crazy guy, Doc, it said. Guy must be a fucking millionaire. Jim Morrison, age 27, right?
Yes, Mr. Mojo Rising.
Hold on. Okay, next picture, please. Okay, like this is the main room of the car museum. It's just like, look at how much stuff they got packed in here. So I took a picture of like literally every individual car, and I'm just going to show you guys the ones that I thought were real cool looking. This is a 1959 maybe Cadillac. I thought it looked really cool, nice color. And this, I don't know if you can read that, but it says 1965 Amphibicar. Yes, this car can drive into the water and be used as a boat. Look at that. What's this?
How I picture Doc.
In 2015. This is a 1971 Plymouth Barracuda, purple. Is that cool or what? Yes. And then, yes, this is totally the star of the show. This is one of the actual General Lees from the show, screen used on Dukes of Hazzard, not a replica. This is a real General Lee. It's totally got a certificate of authenticity there from George Barris, and it's totally got that guy Roscoe's signature, I assume, right?
Boss Hog left his Koran in there.
Yes. All right, so that was our pictures of this crazy Docks Timeline Saloon, barbecue, antique shop, car and cycle museum. We talked about the food, we talked about the cars, we talked about all the crazy wild stuff. Any final thoughts, Ratmus?
Yeah, I mean, I really like that brisket.
Yeah.
My mom got fried chicken, and she was unhappy with it, and it didn't seem as good as like the pork and the beef.
We are definitely going here next year for that food for sure.
Sadie's pissed she didn't get any of that brisket, right, Sadie?
Yes.
You basically can put on a variety of barbecue sauces at the table.
Yeah, I didn't get to try that. I don't know if I'll have the same thing next year or something different, but anyways. Yeah, and it wasn't really even that out of our way. Like, it wasn't really at all. Like, I would kind of wish we had gone here sooner, but there you have it. All right, that's the end of the highlight. Thanks, guys, for watching our vacation pics. And if I have any more pictures that I want to show you guys from that place, I'll post them in Discord later. All right, so that leaves us with, we still got some time here. We're not done. Guess what we have here, guys? You will never guess. First of all, the TV shut itself off because we took so long.
Time to turn it on sexually, everyone.
So buying this next system was totally Ratmus's idea.
Okay, it is plugged in because I had to.
Yes, it's plugged into power. It's plugged into there. Should be plugged in here. Here's your wonderful thing. Let's see what game we're gonna start here. I think it said you have to, once it loads, press reset first, which is lovely. Hold on, the stream can't see this, so... You know, I never actually tested this to stream, if this would work for streaming, so...
This is a partial test.
You guys can't see it, hold on, let's see. Will this work? What if this doesn't work at all? It's not working.
But is it broken?
Let's see here. Is this correct? Like, it's working on our television. Well, you know what? I could try the... Hold on. Because like I said, one thing, some of these systems need 60 frames per second, and some of them need 59.94 frames per second. But I think I tried both of them, so bear with me a second here. Yeah, that's not working. All right, but we can try the other capture card and see if that works.
Capture card, Maggie.
Okay, that worked.
Hear it. Come out, Sadie.
So we have 20-something games for the Atari 2600, and our Atari 2600 is in a box in the crawl space because how the hell are you going to hook that up to a TV, right? Well, this system is called the Retron 77. It is an HDMI system that will play your Atari 2600 games that Ratmus decided to buy. This is, of course, Asteroids. Are you guys seeing this right now? I believe you are.
Are you believing it?
Are you believing that this is real? Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
Apparently the way this is supposed to work is... Oh, let's check something.
you can change like the widescreen.
This is 6. Well, this is 4:3, and that's 16:9. And then this is it's supposed to be black and white mode, but it didn't change. Strangely enough.
BBW mode.
Get good, Ratmus. Yeah, these games in this system clearly don't work very well, so I don't know why Ratmus wanted to buy this.
Because I wanted to play a wonderful game that I bought.
Yeah, Ratmus wanted to play Burger Time for Atari, but it's so weird that it doesn't work. Okay, it went to a menu because it couldn't load the game or something? Oh, wait. Oh, we're supposed to hit reset, I think.
Hit reset again. Power off and on because I think I screwed something up.
Yeah, this is a very weird system that I was not able to test very well because all of our games were stuck in the crawl space. Apparently what this system is supposed to do is whenever you put in a game and turn it on, like it takes the ROM out of the cartridge and puts it into its own memory.
I can't move. Is this... Which game is this?
Breakout.
Breakout.
I don't know. It also supposedly uses save states.
Oh yeah, you can like hit save and load on this.
Wait. Take the game out. Oh no, it's Blackjack. That was supposed to be Blackjack. This is Breakout.
That's all we had back then.
Can you move and select something else?
I think these are like games that are just on there.
Okay, so in other words, it's not reading the game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we could emulate all these games, and we've played a lot on emulator already, but Ratmus said he wanted a way to play our actual cartridges that we had in a box. So this is what you did, Ratmus. Now it's not working. Are you happy?
Mm-hmm.
I have a picture of this ice cream. I'll post it to you guys later on Discord.
Let's try another game.
I could try... I was going to say I could try cleaning these games, and then I look at this,
yeah, like
and the circuit board is not even outside of the game. I can't even clean it well without opening up the game. Okay, this is something called Cosmic Arc. Are you actually playing it?
I don't know.
Did you reset it?
Okay, I am playing it. Isn't it amazing what technology can do? Well, this game works and it fucking sucks.
Alright, Zoda, we're going to play... Pull! Yeah, Vinegar? Or at least we're going to try. Now, if this doesn't work, we actually have other copies of it. I'm not even gonna bother trying to crop this shit, okay? Now, as the commercial says, I mean, as Ratmus's YouTube poop says, Ratmus, is this game so awesome that it'll bust your pingus and leave skid marks on your bitch ass?
Totally. I'm like, is that a zip? Or whatever they call them, the zipper?
Hey, at least it's playable and it looks good, unlike the other games.
That other one was such shit. Do we have pole position too? Like most of these games, like feel just like beta testing shit. Where like there's no specific level, there's no, everything's just about points. So it's like, hey, we'll throw you in this stupid, world, have it repeatedly start you where you get killed.
Hey, Howard Scott Warshaw only had a week to make this game, okay? So lay off him! Oh wait, that's a different game.
This is the kind of shit your dad grew up with too.
For some reason I thought you were going to be like, is this the kind of shit your dad took a shit on?
He could have done that too. He could have been like, what the fuck, this is terrible pole position.
Who would ever remove that thing on top of their GameCube? Right, Ratmus?
Yeah.
You want to do that right now as part of the stream?
Yes, and I also want to do that to the Xbox, X over there, because clearly that's what that circle that's black does.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's, ventilation.
Pole position in the arcade was fun. I remember that. What's next? Pac-Man?
I don't know. Well, we also found out that we're missing 2 Atari games. I think they're in some different box in the crawl space, but we just couldn't find them.
Or any of them, the Larry game?
Alright, how about Dig Dug? That's a great game, except that guy in Stranger Things hates it.
Sounds like an asshole.
Let me bring up these bowls so that Sadie doesn't eat them.
Oh, she wants to eat them, brother. Now we gotta dig out the whole level for that achievement. And like, games like this, turn around, fuck nugget. Like at least work well, even though like graphically they're fucking stupid. Where you going, bitch?
I mean, I've said before that we never had a system growing up before the NES. In like the early 1990s, we bought that in television from a garage sale. We had fun with that.
Yeah.
And then at some point we bought or got an Atari from somewhere. I'm not sure where.
Probably a garage sale, a public sale.
Could have been a garage sale or something, or we got it from somebody. I think we ended up with 1 or 2, maybe even 3 Ataris, but like, I don't remember ever actually playing them like I do with the Intellivision.
It wasn't as much. Kill some alligators. They could escape me, I'm motherfucking Dig Dug, bitch.
Yeah, some of these games work and some of them don't, and I don't know what the deal is.
Until I've actually played Dig Dug in my life instead of those other games.
Ratmus is an expert at Dig Dug, okay?
I'm a basic player.
Ratmus is a basic bitch.
Yes. Like how that asshole just, got himself caught in that one zone.
Asshole.
Are those supposed to be the rocks?
Yes. So, we'll be streaming this for like a half hour more, and then that'll be it for today. Let me know if you want the next game, Ratmus.
I'll do one more level.
Should we talk about what the best game of the day was?
It's Titanic. Except it would have been if I could have used that utility knife on that child. It's like I don't ask for much. Come on, game developers.
It's hard to say.
Okay, that is a rock.
How was Rolling Thunder?
That was decent.
But was the best one Speedy Gonzales though?
Is that a cucumber or zucchini or something? That was a good one, yeah. Yes.
Dildo.
I like how these guys are like flickering and other shit.
Let's make a save state so you can come back to this later, right? I remember playing Asteroids on a television. Try Missile Command. It's probably a terrible game, but shit.
It's older than me.
Got ice cream on the desk.
So, was it decent? I know. I guess I made the strawberry too strong.
It got better, or I got used to it, but I think if you were gonna do it again, it would use less strawberry.
What the fuck am I doing? Because I'm controlling this.
Yeah, I don't know. Just skip it. I just wanted to see it. Alright. Here's a great movie tie-in game.
Doom's like, is it E.T., oh god? But no.
Oh, shit, we're gonna be DMCA'd from the music.
I hit the reset button and
This mode is difficult. It's supposed to be Raiders of the Lost Ark. There's also a button on the back that jumbles up the ROM and causes the game to go crazy. Let's try that. Yes, that's a feature of the game for some reason.
I paid $40 for this.
Okay, I don't know what the deal is with that. Alright, let's play Star Fox starring Fox McCloud, right?
Yes. This has an FX microchip totally.
Oh, well that explains that, Zoda. We don't have a second controller, although probably a Genesis one would work.
Yeah, I think it could use it, and I was wondering about that. It's totally an R-wing, right?
Don't mess up that R-wing. Let me look this up here.
It's like the early 80s were like a frickin' Wild West of like console games.
Star Fox is a video game written by Bruce DeGraff for the Atari 2600 console and published by Mythicon in 1983. The game takes place in the year 4024 AD.
This is what it will look like, too.
The story begins as a robot freighter carrying a cargo of extremely valuable trimetallasium energy crystals crash lands on the planetoid Beta 7. An enemy star cruiser, escorted by a squadron of fighter drones, is en route to the planetoid to seize the crystals. The player's objective is to recover the crystals before the enemy while doing battle with fighter drones. Nothing on the Wikipedia page says anything of how, what if anything this has to do with Star Fox, the 1993 video game. Like, even if they stole the name from it, it has nothing. No reference. Alright, shut it off.
Yeah. I remember, like, was it like Yasmin Bleeth or some 90s chick, like, said that
she loved playing Mario Brothers on Atari, yes.
Yeah,
and they thought they were making fun of her, but Mario Brothers was on Atari.
Yeah, it's just, like, that's a weird flex. Like, why would you want to play Mario Brothers on the Atari?
Well, I mean, if that's all you had. Alright, so here's another great movie tie-in game, totally.
Yeah, Superman. Oh shit, the bridge! Gotta go back and be Superman totally. I think.
Now, we have Mario Brothers for like the Atari 5200 and 7800, but it won't work with this because it only works with 2600 games, right?
Yeah. I saw one thing where like Jor-El was voiced by the guy who played, Shooter McGavin, so I'm like, Jor-El eats pieces of shit for breakfast.
Yes, and he invented PowerPoint.
Oh, shit, there's a helicopter. Which, yeah, it's like, you have no idea what the fuck's going on. You should hit that button to jumble it, bro, just to make it better. Did it just kill the game?
Yes.
They made it better. I was right.
Alright, this is a game called Oink.
Yes, and if Lux is still here, I named one of my pig fire starters Uber Oink.
After this game, oh shit, it does not work.
Yeah, I guess some of them, like, they don't load because, they have a problem or just...
I need to clean them, clearly.
We can put the burger time in there and see what happens, too.
Apparently Oink is inspired by the fairy tale The Three Little Pigs.
Yes, Uber Oink is the name of my fire pig starter. Because I named my mill tank like Millie Moo, and together they were Moo and Oink. Because that's a reference that I like to talk about.
Yes, just go on Wikipedia and look up Moo and Oink. You guys will love it. So yeah, this is the Burger Time game that Ratmus bought specifically to play, and nothing happens. It's just a black screen, and we don't know why.
But it's a very weird looking game.
It looks like they took an Intellivision cartridge of Burger Time and modified it to fit an Atari 2600, which is very weird. But apparently that's the way it's supposed to look. That's the way it was released. And we have a copy of Burger Time for Intellivision, and it has a completely different label.
We just need one of these things that plays a television, right?
Yeah. Good luck with that. Alright, try this wonderful game. Reset. Is there no music in this version?
No. I think it was Ted Pig.
DK looks ridiculous, so Mario looks photorealistic. He looks just like Chris Pratt.
Yeah, it was Ted Pig.
And look at Pauline there. She knows she's coming back in 2017. I'll have to do the music. Do 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 do. Jump. Oh, it did that for me. Yeah, get the hammer at least. Come on.
Come on, climb the fuck, damn it.
Should have used a save state, Ratmus.
Yes. We'll use save states because why not?
See if it actually works.
Load. Yep.
Whoa. You guys ever seen Atari save states? Well, now you have. But no rewind, sadly.
Like, that was weird.
This is just how Billy Mitchell does it. Quick save again.
This was in Smash.
I'm surprised the thing didn't cut out right when you needed it. Save state again. What? It just like.
Let's do that again.
Look at that. There was no like animation of you getting to her. It just like instantly went to the next level. Alright, try a different game.
Yes, when did this come out on the Atari? When did this? 82.
Here's another game you guys should recognize, assuming it works. I think we have multiple copies if it doesn't.
Could be playing Lock and Chase.
Look at those graphics. This This definitely won't contribute to the video game industry's downfall.
Like how you can fucking play like a very realistic, like arcade clone on your fucking phone of this game.
Kids in 1982 didn't have phones that could do that. Okay, so just shut your trap.
1982 was shit in my pants. You think they got the memory for that?
All right, let's see if Pac-Man can get woke. We're gonna gender swap it.
Just like the Ghostbusters. Holy shit, look at it.
I said. It's actually got the music. They actually didn't make this game in like a week. They actually had more time, right?
Yes. They had like 2 weeks.
She's wearing a bow, just like that guy from Wayne's World said.
It's feminism.
Yeah, eat the cherry. Whoa, secret tunnels. This is amazing technology. Kids in 1982 would be amazed at this. Eat all 4 ghosts at once for an Atari achievement.
Yeah, you bitch.
Achievement unlocked. Wait, this game doesn't have any achievements. Again, they had more than a week to work on it, right?
Yes. They had 7 to 10 business days.
I'm gonna say they had sex with Ms. Pac-Man.
That's hot. I mean, what?
This is where the sexualization of video game females started, right?
Yes.
So those ghosts are, oh man, Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and or Clyde. Did you just skip the cutscene?
I guess so.
Well, I mean, that was game over.
Alright, we'll switch to what do we got next?
Wait, you're done with that? Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure you want to switch to the next game, Ratmus? Because it's the last game.
Oh, God.
And it's the best game, right, guys? Oh no!
It's totally his neck. It's just like Spawn because you got like limited powers or something.
Did you ever think you would see RockMan and Ratmus, stream this game on an actual cartridge? I'm sure we streamed the ROM before, but this is the longest we've ever played this game and the first time on actual cartridge, right, Ratmus?
Yes. Are you impressed, Nux?
You guys better be impressed. Just kidding, you guys are disgusted and morbidly interested, or whatever Doom said.
Yes, I agree.
Morbid curiosity. But yeah, that's going to be the end here pretty soon, unless Ratmus can beat this game of the 2023 RockMan and Ratmus Wisconsin games, and what craziness we'll be up to next year, Ratmus.
I'm being butt fucked. You're doling that Coliseum, motherfucker.
But yeah, I definitely enjoyed Speedy Gonzales. I don't know about that Mickey game. It seemed like it was crappy even for children.
Yeah, because it was a stupid learning game. What the fuck?
I mean, I guess you had fun with Yo Noid / Hanamaru.
Yes.
Rolling Thunder, okay. The PlayStation game sucked. I don't like the Titanic game at all, or the Disney game. Game Party Champions, was better than the reviews said it was, but still not good. Kings of the Beach was pretty bad. What was your favorite Atari game, though? Dig Dug?
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Which is terrible because that wasn't fun either.
We had Ratmus's ice cream. We're going to have more Mongolian beef and finish our movie later. But yeah, any final thoughts, Ratmus, on Wisconsin of this year to tell chat?
Let's try the one game one more time.
We're going to try the one game one more time.
it was definitely nice trying that new stuff, and I enjoyed driving around the boat because my girlfriend was upset that like we just went to where we swim and that was it last time, so we like drove around the whole place.
Can you play one of those built-in games?
Let's try
Muncher 77. Totally what it says, right?
By Rick Storbini.
Except it was made in 2013, so the 77 is a lie. Also, how the fuck do you play it?
I think that's like they named it that because isn't that the year the Atari came out?
Yeah. That's why this is called the 77. But who was this made by? Rick Stokolos? Oh wait, no, he's the famous beach volleyball player, right?
Yes. But I mean, like they have lots of like weird D-makes for the Atari. You can get on cartridge too. Like you can get like frickin' Doom, Halo.
You could play Burger Time emulated, but what's the point? Now,
play the better version emulated.
1 week from today, Ratmus, is July 22nd. Are you not coming over that day?
I am not. I'm seeing my friend, and I'm going to have Sadie meet his dog Tracker, so that'll be fun.
That'll be exciting. What about July 29th?
The one after that should be fine.
All right, so next RockMan and Ratmus stream is 2 weeks from today, Saturday, July 29th. Is that correct?
Yeah, it should be.
And are you going back to continuing Skyward Sword HD at that time?
We're going to do Mega Man 10, right?
Do you want to?
I'm fine with whatever. But I know
we'll have chat vote.
Chat wants Skyward Sword. I can just feel it.
Well, I know Song does.
I'm like, Salsa come in here and be like, fuck no. And just leave.
Alright, well, in 2 weeks it'll either be Skyward Sword continuing or Mega Man 10 finishing. We don't know.
But it won't be Oink on this console because it doesn't fucking work.
I tried to type no in chat in answer to Nux's question, and somehow that opened that Doc Brown gif.
You're welcome. Princess Rescue. If that would even work on this.
Looking at my games list, we have Asteroids, Blackjack, Bowling, Breakout, Burger Time, Congo Bongo, Cosmic Arc, Dig Dug, Donkey Kong, E.T., Golf, MASH, Missile Command, Ms. Pac-Man, Oink, Pac-Man, Pole Position, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Star Fox, Superman, Sword Quest, Earthwind, Sword Quest, Earthworld and Fireworld, and Tennis. And then we have Pac-Man for the 5200 and Mario Brothers for 7800. But again, we have no way to play these games. Maybe Ratmus will, find a television game thing like this, right?
At least that we have like a good amount of games for. But yeah, you wouldn't want to play the
yeah, because like I said, from our childhood, we always liked Intellivision better, anyways. We got B-17 Bomber for Intellivision, but would it actually make that noise unless you have the special voice
I don't
speech
think
thing?
so. I think you need the speech thing.
Oh well. Yeah, we used to love Las Vegas Poker and Blackjack, Lock and Chase, Snafu. Yeah, but I mean.
Was that like a PS2
No.
game?
I tried that game and it was horrible. It was a piece of shit. You know what? We're done with that, all right?
We still look like we have one of the television games we have is sealed for some reason.
It's worth millions, right?
Because when our mom's uncle, who's younger than she is, was...
Yeah, we have Intellivision's games and systems that are like in the box. Some of them are sealed because we inherited them. I'm sure they're worth millions, but... they're probably not. So yeah, we're going to shut up and end the stream here. And yes, once again, thanks everyone for watching. I have not decided if I'm going to stream at all next week or what I'm going to stream. So we're doing a movie tomorrow, but then I don't know when the next stream is going to be. So thanks for watching. That's the end of the stream. Bye, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
And good thing we did not drop any frames either. Like, it was horrible when I was trying to show the vacation pics last time.